Good morning. Today we are going to talk about linguistic landscape. We found some images here in Tunja and in Pipe. Well, in the first example, we found a laundry with the name Splendor Class, and we think that this kind of information gives more status in a place, and maybe you can use more this kind of products or service. Also, we found cyber copias here in Tunja, and we think that this example is because this is a country where there are a lot of people who speak in English because of the universities, and maybe we have this kind of places needs to offer another kind of products or catch on the attention of the users. And also in Paipa, we found another images with information in English. For example, in Paipa, because this is a touristic place, and in this case, people need to catch on the attention of the tourists, and it is more about information that another thing.
Okay. The principal effect, according with the use of English in the public places, is the quality appearance that the offer by the person, that the seller, from the seller, and to the consumers. Sorry, and we think that the principal influence is according to the consumerism, because here in Colombia we need to all time use like the things that the another country use. For example, eat the things that they eat, or use the phones, or use the computers, or the access to the internet also. And we think also that they use with the, for example, we can find also the mistakes, but in this case the mistakes is more for to think about, to catch the attention, as Joanna said before.
In terms of globalization and modernization, we found a lot of photos which are really different each other. In Piper, for example, we found photos about the use of English in restaurants, in hotels, and each show us that the use of globalization is totally different of Paipa from Tunja, because Tunja is a city that uses the English for business, more commercial, and Paipa use the English for catch the attention of the tourist, because Paipa is a really touristic city. We can find that in Paipa the use of English is in the city is more specific in certain places. For example, in this image, this is a hotel and a restaurant that we can find in Paipa, which is really specific, the names Brooklyn, Bronx, and New Jersey, because it's a restaurant that you can find a lot of things in English. Even the menu is in English. It shows us that Paipa is more developed than Tunja, because show us that Paipa is more globalized, but Tunja is more modernized in terms of English.
The effects that we can perceive have a language such as English, which belongs to a developed country and considered a great world power, are many. Our culture can be seen in some way dominated by a language that is considered the lingua franca. We modify our fashion, advertising, and lifestyles depending on much more developed country. What means that the language being a feature that defines culture can ultimately change another, making it create a new language and a new way of seeing the world. Thank you.